Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Learn with Virali. I'm Virali, your guide on this PMP adventure. If you are new to my channel, I'm Virali, a certified PMP professional helping people to pass their PMP exams on the very first try. So if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, make sure to subscribe as it helps me to create more such kind of videos and offer help to the community. In today's video, I'm excited to bring you a PMP success story. In this video, I'll be interviewing Janvi Nadella, who recently took her PMP exam on February 8, 2025. I had a pleasure of helping her prepare for this PMP exam through focused set of topic reviews and intensive PMP practice exam sessions. So let's hear about her journey and gather insights that she has for aspiring PMP candidates. So let's get started. Janvi, first of all, many congratulations on passing your PMP exam. But before we dive in to your preparation journey, could you please tell us a little bit about your professional background?
Yeah, sure. Hi, everyone. So my name is Janvi, and I've been working in Amazon from 7+ years as a performance manager. And previously, I worked in Mumbai as an assistant manager in FMCG company. So my work is more into digital side, and I also manage a couple of internal projects. So I've been handling the e-commerce side projects and all, which very mini to larger projects.
Alright, so now that you took the exam a week before, or I would say most recently on February 8th, 2025, can you walk us through your exam day experience and what was the strategy that you used on the actual exam day in order for eliminating different option choices, reaching to the right answer, and pretty much proceeding on the next question? So, please tell us, our viewers, how did you achieve this success and what is the strategy that you took to reach here?
Sure, sure. So basically, I think most of the people might know the format of how exactly the format would be. So it's more of people, process, and business environment are the three modules. So main people and process is the main two modules which we need to focus more on. And business environment, although it has a very little weightage, it's like basic questions like how regulation, law, and all that questions we usually see off. And people and process is the main major domains we have to focus more on. So the questions were more like how exactly a project manager would look at a current situation, like how do they stand about when it comes to a people process, like how you as a people manager, as a servant leader, how do you react to a situation and what would be your thought process is what the questions mostly were like. I mean, we might have, I mean, we've been practicing couple of questions, practice and all every day, but there would be the exact questions might not come, but the kind of mindset is something which we'll see over there. Like, how do you react to a situation? How do you solve a conflict when a problem arises? How do you react? What would be your stand at that point? Various theories and process related in terms of budget calculations. How do you look at the budget, how the amount of work, etc., and all that type of questions we'll get to see. You might not see the same questions what you've been practicing, but the kind of uh, the view and how do you think, because once your mindset is right, when you when you understand how a servant leader is more as like doing a more of an analysis like than jumping to an action. So you have to think it like that way, like think, analyze first instead of jumping to an action. And then there are a couple of other mindsets also, like for example, like doing a bit more deep dive to understand situation. How do you resolve a conflict instead of speaking to one member and is coming to a conclusion? You as a servant leader speaking to a couple of team members and coming to a conclusion and then giving them the solution. Is these mindsets, when they are right, then you'll be able to answer all the questions. And elimination technique is something which I've applied a lot while I was practicing my exams. Like instead of reading all the options from A, B, C, D, I've read the options from D, C, E, F, like going from the bottom, because most of the time you would eliminate from the bottom rather than top. Once you look at the first choice, you might go with that answer. So I would not prefer that option. So I always start from the bottom, D, and then come C, then the B and A, like that. So that's how you eliminate when you're answering the question. That's how I practiced, and same strategy I've applied in my exam as well. So that actually really, really helped me a lot.
Now, since you are on the other side of the race, having done with your PMP certification, what is that one piece of advice that you would like to give to others who are preparing for their PMP certification exam, which is upcoming, or who are just beginning with their PMP preparation journey?
So I would say, do not jump to an action immediately once you're answering question, because every question is like a servant leadership concept. So when you're reading that, think as of a servant leader. Think, put the whoever is participant should put themselves in as a project manager in that situation. How do you, as a project manager, deal with that situation? So do not jump to an action. Analysis is the main key, the first step, and elimination technique, which will really, really help. If you feel that one of the option is not even relevant, then exclude that. And second thing is, we need to look out some keywords. Like, what are the keywords? Like, you're looking at risk, there are some keywords like may, lead to, likely, and all that. So those keywords are really important. And some questions. Sometimes people might read the entire paragraph, that whatever 2 3 lines the exam would have, and might ignore that question. But the question is the key, like do next, what action. So those should not be ignored. If you read that, that would give you an answer. Like if it says do next, that's your baby step, that's your first step. And do what, that's the action. So these are some keywords which deal with the whoever's the participant, the upcoming participants should keep them in the mind, and then go ahead. And I would also suggest not to read the entire question, just some kind of, you can ignore. There could be a chance that, there could be some story at the start, but the actual problem starts from middle. So like questions like however big, however it's very important. So these techniques, if the participants would know, it would be really easy for them to give their answers in the exam.
All right. Now, would you talk about how was your experience when we started working together, though residing at different locations entirely? Like I'm in Canada, you are in India, having a significant time difference, like almost around 14 hours as of today. So, would you mind to talk about your experience and how did my help boost your confidence to get ready for your actual PMP exam?
My feedback to, I mean, Virali has been so helpful to me, because every weekend, I mean, our time zones are different, right? I'm in India and you're in Canada. Our time zones are different, and we still manage to, communicate, and then schedule some time. You spend few hours, some hours of time preparing the questions, testing my mindset, then giving me that confidence, like, okay, I am ready for the exam, because that was actually really, really helpful, the questions which you have prepared for me, and you're testing my knowledge. Because I wouldn't have it wouldn't have been happen without your help, really, trust me, Virali. Because having, without any support, it could have been a bit difficult. But having a 1:1 support and some person there to test your knowledge was actually really, really helpful. You might, I mean, okay, I would say many people might be very, very smarter than me, who can do, who can clear the exam. But people who are struggling, who need to know some of these techniques which people might not know, those techniques, Virali has shared them with me, and the regular content, and giving me regular feedback. How do you approach the questions, the elimination technique, and the keywords you need to look onto the question was so, so helpful. I mean, if you implement them, then definitely you're going to pass. I would guarantee that. So thank you so much, Virali. I mean, really, really, I mean, the different time zones, you've put in a lot of effort. I gave my 100%, 100%. I mean, you've given your 100%. And I think I would say it's a success for both of us.
Thank you so much, Janvi, for sharing your PMP preparation journey with us. To our viewers, if you find this useful, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And do not forget to drop your questions in the comments below if you have any, and I'll make sure that I'll get those answered as soon as possible. Also, I'll make sure to include Janvi's LinkedIn information in the description below. So if you have any questions for Janvi, or you just want to expand your network and kind of get connected with her, please do so from the description below. I'll see you in the next video.